The unemployment rate in the Gambia is on the high compared to the employed, which has led some youthful population to accept contracts which are not documented, thereby leading to exploitations, which even the media is no exception. Media workers experience termination of contracts or exploitation by their mediums they work for. As a result of the high rate of unemployment, people accept all contracts, even though it is not written, in order to earn a living, which has made it difficult for one to know his or her responsibilities and limitations. With that, it subjects people to exploitation and even sacking of others without reasonable excuse. Undocumented contracts expose many to abuse in their offices and make it difficult for one to claim legal actions since there is no proof to indicate the said contract, thereby hindering the availability of justice to prevail. During an interview with this medium, the president of the Gambia Press Union, Muhammed S Bah, pointed out that it is not advisable to accept unwritten contracts.
It's not advisable to just sit and say, oh, work for me, yes, finish. Another issue is, I cannot understand people accepting verbal agreement. Journalists, because you also have to understand the labor laws, the Labor Act that regulates employment, employees and employment, issue of employment. You have to understand what kind of benefits should you have. You have to understand what are your responsibilities. You have to understand what sort of contract should you expect from your employer. So if you just sit with me and say, yeah, okay, I agree with you verbally, or I will pay you without putting, anything, I can terminate you anytime. I can say, is your word against mine? Because there is no evidence, so I can just say, now I don't need you, go.
To seek justice if one's contract is terminated, tangible evidence is needed for one to take legal actions against the authority. Landing Cisse, a practicing journalist, explains how accepting unwritten contracts has subjected him to abuse.
Whenever and whatever you are doing, like you are working with people, you should make sure that you sign a contract document. I was a victim of this because I started working with a medium. I haven't signed any contract document, and then they end up exploiting me. So if you don't sign any contract document with the institution that you are working for, like they will end up exploiting you. And if you sue them, it's just going to be a waste of time because you don't have any document to back your claim. So, but if you sign a document with these people, a contract document with these people, you sign, you have your copy. The institution have their copy. When they start exploiting you, they refuse to pay you, you can sue them and then tender that document before the court.
Media workers earn less than $2,500 monthly, and many others are working without contracts. This has subjected many to late payment of their salaries by the institution they work for. It is important for every media worker to restrain from accepting contracts verbally, since it might subject them to abuse, as well as making legal action to be taken difficult for those whose contracts are terminated. Reporting for N24 News, I am Ismail Bah.